One of those weird emails and phone calls I got recently was our next storyteller. And I got a very strange email and thought, I want to hear that story. She's been working really hard. She's been coming to Bawdy for about 6 months. This is her first time on stage, and she is really terrified. But I think her story is pretty fucking amazing. Please welcome to the stage, Stevie the Stripper.
Okay, so obviously you guys, I'm a stripper, and I super love my job, and I'm gonna tell you, am I doing it right? Okay, cool. I'm gonna tell you about my favorite day at work, like ever. So for those of you who've never been to a strip club, basically it's exactly how they describe it, like in a rap song, where there's like money falling through the air like rain, and there's like big booty everywhere, and lap dances are happening. And honestly, the money through the air part is the best part, because it is like it's raining on you, and it's more like I'm in a snow globe of money, and like I can lie on the stage half naked making snow angels out of all the money that's falling. And then when I'm done, this little man with a broom comes and like sweeps it all up and cleans up after me, and I get to keep it all. Okay, so another thing I love about my job is being someone's like fantasy girl. Being a fantasy girl is a great opportunity to sort of like leave behind my regular personality and all my hang-ups and just be whoever they want me to be. It's really special that people trust me with their intimate fantasy life. It's really cool that I get to figure out what it is. Sometimes I'm like the girl next door. Sometimes I'm like the crazy coke bitch who's about to punch him in the face. Like, there's like all different things that I get to try out being for them, and they give me money, and and that's really cool. So that's their fantasy though about me. When I'm having a really good day, I get to live some of my fantasies. Yeah. So basically, my number one fantasy is about fat people. They can be men, they can be women, but when they come in the club, I just get so excited. Right? Because fat people are great. For me, it's like fat is happy and fat is fun. It's like fat is abundance and bounty and too much of a good thing. And I just love exploring all the curves and the mountains and valleys that they bring to me. It's just like such a soft, sensual experience for me. Right? So I think though, like, that might be unusual. I get to project a lot of things, but I've done a lot of thinking, obviously, and one of the things I realized is I'm probably obsessed with it because of my own history. When I was in college 10 years ago, I was anorexic. I was super thin and unhealthy. It was a time in my life where I thought I could solve all of my problems by taking up as little space as possible. Where if I just had fewer and fewer needs, I could whittle myself down for nothing and not really bug anybody. So that's why fat people mean a lot. One day, though, it's gonna be happy again, don't worry. So one day, a dentist comes in, and he brings his this isn't even my favorite day yet, so don't worry. The dentist brings his whole office staff in, and for whatever reason, they have their annual office party at the strip club. And he got bottle service for them. There's 10 hygienists. He gives them he gives them all like lots of money to spend on us. And I got to be performing for them on stage. I'm like doing my thing, and they all are like holding money and getting really excited and throwing it all over me, like making it rain, like in a rap video. And they start to shout, like they're getting really worked up about me. And they're like, oh my God, like you're so hot. They're like, I want your body. Like, I just want to be you. And like, even though I'm lost in being a stripper, that's the part where it kind of freaks me out, because I'm like, oh, like the last time someone said they wanted to be me, like I was 85 pounds, and like I was getting threatened to be kicked out of school. And my classmates and my friends, even people I didn't like, would come and say like, oh, your body looks so great. Like, how do you get such good grades? Like, you know, how are you so perfect? And all I can think is like, why would you want this? Like, any day I would trade your happiness and your fun for like my perfect skinny body. I'm done being serious. So anyway, best day at work ever. Obviously, it's about a fat guy. I'm on stage again. A really normal-looking fat guy comes in. He has like his professional attire, like slacks and a polo shirt, and he's very normal, except he comes up to stage and like right away puts down $20, which is awesome. So I get off stage, and right away he grabs me and pulls me, and he says, like, the two best things anyone could say to me ever. And the first one is, you're my ultimate fantasy. And then the next thing he says is, I'm going to give you all my money. So, like, obviously that's perfect. Obviously we're going to the champagne room. Like, we go upstairs. Upstairs is where the champagne room is, and it's like very exclusive and private and fancy, because there's like chiffon curtains, and there's like leather couches and glass coffee tables and like candlelight, and it's very sexy. But that's when I always have to break it to them that like we're not actually gonna have sex. Like, maybe you thought that when we were going up there because I'm your ultimate fantasy girl, but like that's not actually what we're gonna do. So usually, hopefully, they're like so in love with me, just like this guy is, that it's okay, like everything's fine. Like, he's already told me that like we're gonna get married and everything's, you know, gonna be perfect forever. So I'm not actually worried about how we're gonna pass our time, especially when I ask him, like, you know, what's our wedding gonna be like? Right away, without giving me a beat, he's like, I'm wearing assless chaps. And I'm like, I was like, cool, so what am I gonna wear? He like doesn't even give a shit. So, which is awesome. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be like way different than the normal champagne thing. Like, you're gonna do the work. Like, you're gonna come up with the fantasy. So obviously I'm like, well, what's our married life gonna be like? Like, you know, what are we gonna do? What's our life like? We pick Malibu. We're gonna live right by the beach in like a big mansion. I've always wanted to live there, so I'm really happy we're on the same page about that. I don't have to work. Like, he's gonna be my sugar daddy. He's gonna go to work all day, and I stay home, and my job is to fuck as many guys as possible. Oh, right? So cool. Like, we decide that there's gonna be a webcam so that he can watch me from his desk at work, and I'm gonna be fucking like Chippendale LA supermodels by the pool, and he's gonna be watching me at work, and then he's gonna come home and always fuck me too. So this is awesome. Like, for me, that thing that we created together has actually become my #1 masturbation fantasy. Like, if I'm bored and it's the middle of the day, which is my favorite time to masturbate, like, this is what has been getting me off for like a month and a half. And like, I add to it, and it works every time. Anyway, back in the champagne room, like, I'm lost in his world completely. Like, he's sort of sprawled out on the leather couch, and I like am draped over him, and I'm propping my head up on his chest like this, and he's so big and like floaty that I can't even like put my knees or my feet on the ground. Like, I'm in total La La Land. But right in that moment where he's got me in his total trance is obviously when the manager comes in and is like, yo, Stevie, like, time's up, you gotta get out of here. Like, half an hour is gone, $350 gone, and you have to go back to work. So, like, we're in a daze, he leaves, he gets my fake stripper number, and, like, but I have this really happy moment where I'm like, this is a day where I finally realize that I totally 100% want to be me. So, the end.
Stevie the Stripper!